Problem is, I don't want to. I guess I'm gonna have to be doing this. I don't want to take it. Okay, sweet. Like $5 left. Huge shot. I liked Form 7 just because it was like a very unique kind of take on like where the Jedi Order should be with the dark side, in my opinion. Like purple, like Form 7 is where they're no. Form 7 was like entirely lightsaber based. Or entirely it was like force centric as opposed to sword centric. I'm talking to no. I am streaming. I am actually talking to people. I'm just talking to not a lot of viewers because I'm new to YouTube. So we're giving this a shot, and we're gonna see what happens. We're hoping to see a little bit more progress than we did over on Twitch. But part of the problem is that I also just have a tendency not to clip shit. So today, after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna have to sit around. What else? I have to do a whole bunch of different stuff today. Uh, I would like to become a streamer full time. I'd like to commit to that. The problem is that like I need some way to supplement my income while I literally focus on content creation. I need to find some way in order to pay the bills. And for the most part, like all my stuff's caught up. Like I will have one last skimp paycheck coming in for 2 days worth of work. Um, 2 days worth of half-ass work, honestly, in 2 weeks. But I have to have something done by next. I have to have something. All right, that's fine. Give me plenty of time. I'll give them. I'll do all kinds of shit. I'm gonna put just ground, foot to ass, some way, shape, or form. Um, so honestly, just make sure my shit's taken care of for the next couple of days. For that, like that's kind of been my whole like deciding factor on this. Is like, do I send it? Okay, just I'm so tired of working. All right, what do we play? We play Omen. What are we playing today? That's my well. Agent's irrelevant in all honesty. I shouldn't really worry as much about what agent I play and more so um, my gunplay right now. I can afford to do a little bit more expensive work today. That might be what I need to do in all honesty. Is like have a rank today, spend like an hour, spend all right, fuck it. So start the timer now. 10 minutes. Hour and 10. Gotta be done with this warm up. We have to be done warming up our aim, or I have to move on after 20 minutes because I have to hit breeze, fracture, icebox, ascend, bind. There's another map, right? Might just be 5. Breeze, fracture, ascend. So it's ascend, breeze, bind, fracture, icebox. Is that all the maps? Why do I feel like I'm missing one? I'll figure it out. I gotta turn that on. Sheriff, actually. So we're gonna do – start and end with this. Got to do 5 minutes or so. This is what I like to call flick adaptation. This is you. This is keeping. This is you want to keep in mind both where your teleports at any point in time with any character, especially with Chamber and Yoru, because those are the two agents that I'm looking to main. I'm looking to main like some kind of like anchor type duelist. Chamber's that role right now. Yoru's kind of close. I like Yoru a little bit more for attacking. I like Chamber a little more for defending. But it ultimately comes down to my gunplay needs to get a lot better where it's at. I guess the better way to refer to them as is TP flicks. They're not Yoru flicks because like a Yoru flick is you send it like say here, you take your kill, you TP, and you take another kill. Those are kind of quick change. Those are kind of quick kind of like Yoru flick is essentially saying my TP's over in a cubby facing or with its back in that little cubby or back or favoring CT. I know I'm going to have a wall, or if I'm looking at them, if I TP through from heaven, I will still be looking at them. However, if I'm looking from, if I send it out, and the only way to hit that is from that heaven side, from that cubby pocket. I'll get into that. I'll get into that. I'll get into my methodology behind some of the warm up stuff that I do. Because I see it a lot whenever other people play Yoru. The problem is that I do not let myself. You don't typically want to let that TP actually go into a corner. You want it to have cover, but you don't want it to be in a corner at all. It's the same. It's the same kind of thought process behind holding an angle. You don't want to hold it from here, or just because it's here. Okay, this is a good spot here. When you're holding an angle, you don't want to hold it like right up here. You don't want to hold it like this because they can see your barrel. They on long guns like like the Guardian, fuck even the Phantom and the Vandal, you can kind of see a little bit. Spectre's a little bit harder, but it's just a slimmer profile. That's the only difference. Um, these have large arcs, so you check this corner. You're holding, and you're peeking so much here too. Not only that, like you here, like this entire half of your face is covered. Whereas if you're holding the same angle from back here on this box, more of you can see, less of you is exposed. It's about, but so like, where am I at? We're holding your corner. Take him out, and then we'll just take little peeks. Take little peeks. So like, so, there's something weird that I'm stepping on there. So being this close to this thing exposes your barrel. This lets them know that you are here. So somebody playing like a far aim or like this in this little nest here would know. We're playing like there weren't all these boxes. If you're playing on like call it like Ascends a main. That little cubby there by the ult orb. If you're sitting on that, and if you're sitting on that corner, watching your back like this, and you're on that corner, like obviously pushed up kind of a little closer. If you're pushed back in that far corner, they see your barrel like this. They see your barrel if you're watching the back a little pushed up. It's a little harder, but they can kind of see it because the angle's not that. So you're watching back like that, something like that. Because like here's natural. No, that's not. Yeah, your crosshairs here. Here's natural. Here's chamber, perfectly perpendicular to the box next to it. This is him watching that door. It was super, yeah, they were super help. They would have to push up, obviously, but like there are instances like that. That's if they push you like that, it's weird. Yeah, too far. Big thing is also don't over because if you overflick, you can go from like one corner still looking at nobody. Uh, I have to say some one echo because that's why I do. That'll be the final straw there. I could at least talk to you about it. I'm stuck in my own head. I need to get out of it. There's a bag of chips that I need to put away just as a drink that she didn't finish. And I have this delicious coffee for you too. Be a kind human. The nice thing to do would have been waited. However, I'm miffed. And Mo's there. Tired of working at food, if I'm being honest with myself. Because it always comes down to that. Like I know when I'm not happy at food. Because like as a manager, I'm doing things that previously I hadn't, especially under new management. That's when I know I'm done giving a shit. And that's honestly one of the biggest tests. Because that's what they're doing here is they're testing me. And I quit and I failed. See, the thing is though, I'd put up with these like super high volume stores. Like at the time, Battlefield was the highest volume store that Mod had in the area. And then a month later, it got moved to, or they opened up one closer to military bases, and that one popped off closer in a more convenient location to other military bases. Now it was higher volume than this on a daily basis. I was looking at 5,000 a night, or I was looking at like 55 a night. Here, their busiest night is 55. It just happens all at once. The store can't handle the volume. And maybe that's what I'm unhappy about, is that I'm not busy. And when I am busy, it's no one knows what they're doing. So leave them. I have been brought over here in like a week, or for I have been over there for a month and a half. Month and a half. Started mid January, no mid October or mid March, almost mid March. It is exactly it's 5 days short of 2 months because I came over roughly around the 16th. My first day was the 16th, and I turned 24 on Friday. 24 on Friday, and I turned 24 that Friday. Why was I unhappy? Well, I didn't like that James and Preston were the two people ahead of me that were supposed to be ahead of me, working day less than I were working a day less than I was. come in for a meeting. Like, Preston, you drive 45 minutes for that. I was done here. Honest with myself. And I brought Preston in. That's kind of like because I thought I was getting brought over there to be an AGM. I'm not gonna look back. I worked in food for 7 years. I come home and don't want to cook, and I'm starving, but don't want to cook and don't want to make uh and don't want to eat pizza. God, I really stopped caring about my body. I ate pizza 5 days out of the week, and that would be the only meal that I ate for a while. Like a teenage dream. At what point does that become the nightmare, though? That's my question. As like an adult, like when do you stop? Because like I mean, people love pizza. Like I don't get me wrong, I still like pizza. I'll still get down with some pizza. I just I'm gonna want to make it myself if I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna want to order pizza from anywhere. I'm not even kidding. I don't think I'm gonna want to order pizza. I think I would much rather make my own. I know how to make the dough. It's fun. Making dough is a lot of fun. I tried making pasta the other day. That didn't work out so great. But I also learned the hard way that you should have like at least some kind of like empty wine bottle or something when you do that. Because I don't have any form of a rolling pin. I had to use a plastic cup, and Jesus Christ, that took forever. But then again, making dough does in general take forever. And I think my proportions were way off because I made way more than was necessary for two people. Good grief. What happens when you grow up in a big family? You're just used to seeing such big portions. Because me and my brothers would go up twice. Me and my brothers, and my dad would go up like twice. My mom didn't wasn't always that hungry. She snacked while she was cooking. You gotta taste the food. My mom doesn't talk like that, but um, I'm just not happy. With it, honest. Maybe try something. Could be an electrician. That'd be a lot of hours. I'd go to school. Practice shifts. Give it a shot. It's the worst that can happen. I know a little bit about it. Think about it. Figure something out. All right, I need to move on. I've been tangenting for minutes now, and we're gonna familiarize ourselves with some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed split. I was missing split. These also aren't in alphabetical order, fucking guys. It should be and Haven. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Ascent. Line for icebox. Fracture. Split. Haven. 7 maps. 2. 7. Yeah, I can count. uh, I don't really care. Pretty sure I can change agents too. So today, a lot of my element stuff comes reactively. Most of my Yoru stuff comes reactively. These Sentinel setups. Let's do chamber. Open up with chamber and then maybe go with like Cypher or something if you can see. Because I want to run through every map at least, like at least like kind of walk myself through each map today. I'm content farming too for shit. So. What the fuck, chamber? Uh, Anything classic and have to see out. All right. So the circle's a lot bigger than I remember actually being. They've definitely buffed his bot because like it didn't used to have this kind of coverage. Like it used to cover half this. I don't think it covered doors here. I don't think it's ever covered doors. So they've definitely buffed it, which is great. That's huge. So that means you got quite a bit of play. How far do you got exactly? So, mark that there. Uh, Shit, I should have looked at that. So to the far edge of arch. Like, all right, so that's about that's a 20-meter diameter. That's huge. Fortunately, I don't like that spot though. What about like here, maybe? Oh, there's that. Really covered. Oh, I don't cover that door at all. All right, what about back there? Back there, you kind of touch it. Kind of get a little bit of an angle. Very deep. Oh, you lose that door. Lose that. Well, actually, you still do cover. You still cover a good portion. Up there is your spot. That covers this, covers that. Okay. So this is the one you want. I need that. Oh shit. Ah shit. Pause match timer. There we go. All right. There we go. That's what we need. We need this because I need to be. I want to pick these. I didn't realize it. How I like. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. That works. So I want to be able to pick these up. The final thing about it. So this is. You can place it kind of here, but it's going to be a lot. You get full coverage on that. Both doors here. So right about there, you get full coverage. So what's this? What's this setup? How do you mark this? So this window, right down, and you can kind of just place it anywhere up to like 10 box here, and up to that corner, and it covers that entire area pretty well. And just bear in mind that like with each step you move it out, the easier it is to shoot. So better coverage means more vulnerability. Keep that into account. Uh Take a look see here. Watch out for like little window. Yeah, best option there, honestly, because it covers both doors, and either way they give themselves away if they entry and they shoot this out. You know that they're coming this way. All right, so that. How could you also provide the maximum amount of coverage at chamber when attacking B site? So here you're with this decoy you're watching for flank. So if you look at it, this entry or if they take the deep flank through T here, they'll shoot this out and give themselves away if you are presenting themselves in this location. You know they're coming through paint. However, there's not a whole lot of coverage in here. So maybe just just a thought. What if when you first jump in, throw yourself a little TP. You got to throw it. You got to throw in a weird spot, somewhere that they'll check, but also won't check. If that makes sense. Like here, maybe. Set up your next one in range of that, somewhere on B side. So like you have one there to kind of watch your flank, and then you want to be able to opt off of that in weird situation. So maybe your door guy, so you keep it with you, you close door, keep it with you, and so you keep it with you, close door, You drop it down, hit it, you smash that, wash flank. And now you're washing flank. And if your team needs you, boom, back on site. So because this is busted, so because the door is closed, they're not going to check this. They don't know what they'll check it, but they're not going to like sweep it. Just check it. You can't really. You get a little bit of coverage, but you don't hide. That crouch there buys you like 2 seconds, maybe, if that. So we're playing around. We're playing around. We've got our setups here. We've got our watch on doors on mid. We've got our watch in fountain. Where do we set the next one? That's my next thing. This one we can't. This one when we commit this one's stuck here. Don't commit both before the round starts. Just especially on B side. So maybe you don't TP. You don't get a hit here, so you wait for C. You wait for mid or C. So you're gonna go. Maybe your entry guy, or if you're entry guy, maybe go clear. So if that's the case, I actually wouldn't necessarily say to play that. Put that there. Maybe put that a little closer. Somewhere you can get to range of it quickly. Right here, maybe. Because here, because there, you can set yourself up like that. And now you're now you're watching for that plant rotate, and then hit your headshot. Don't hit your headshot. Right, you're all the way out in the courtyard now. That's fine, actually. Now you're watching. Now you're helping out at a different angle, potentially a freer or potentially a safer one, safer rotate. But realistically, this would be shot out by now. So that TP might have happened. TP might have happened. Though with my bot here, or with the bot here, probably don't want to put your TP there. Probably if you're gonna make that exfil or do that play there, you do the door play. Throw it, drop it, hold, TP, hold. And actually, ideally, call that back before they shoot that because that's what's going to happen there. The moment that's vulnerable, that's gone. Then you gotta wait 15 seconds unless you dismantle your entire shit. Then that's the only way it drops down to 15. That's the only way it drops down to 20. So yeah, that's a pretty standard entry play with Chamber. So yeah. So this covers both doorways. Ah shit, latency. I love it. Covers both doorways. Another alternative you could do. Put in there. Yeah. Washington. So you drop that pregame. You drop that pre-match, and that's you're pretty much secured. Because it double ensures this one. Because if they entry here, they're gonna see this. They're gonna shoot that. They might see this. If they shoot it, you're stranded. And if you play Octo and they shoot it, you're stranded. It's just unfortunate. It's just the unfortunacy of it. However, even if you don't, it provides a free exit as well. You have a few different spots that you can play it on site, so it's really just kind of limited to this area. Oh no, you can peek this, and still have that TP, safety. Interesting. All right, and then you got boxes up here. Can you stay in it? That's kind of cool. All right. Moving on. I'm bored. Play a game. That was interesting. This is an interesting little look. I probably should have done a B site or done an A site look at least. I said I was gonna do an hour. 45 minutes. Okay. All right. I spent so much time. Fuck it, dude. We're gonna lab today. That's what we're doing. Fuck it. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to the center. Sorry, that this is I was impulsive. I didn't think that they're all away. So we're just gonna do some we're just gonna lab some stuff. Cross agents. Suppose you're probably lock in chamber, huh? Because I'm the only person playing. Um so yeah, that's gonna be the game plan is workshop a lot today. Alright, that's enough. I'm fiending for nicotine. I should just go out and get some. Not that easy, I gotta be a miser. Should also probably quit nicotine just in general. Uh, cheats on, don't I? Settings. All right. Let's goal. So we took a little bit of a look at attacking on B or attacking on A. Sorry. No, yeah, attacking on B. We looked at the Octo side. We looked at all of that. So say you don't want to commit to that because they're ready for it. How do we combat that? I think we start getting really annoying. Slow them down on site. I think if they're flanking like that through mid, you might be able to get away with like a TP here. You play off that. You play off that at. Play off that all the way back to here. So play back long with it. You can play forward mid with it or forward long with it. You can play back sight with it. You can play you can actually play on site with it a little bit. The biggest thing that I always try to do with my TPs is cover the most, or one thing that I would like to try keeping in mind now, especially on Ascend, is covering the most amount of distance possible on this thing. Because you're a sentinel who plays like a duelist. You're taking off angles, you're taking deep fights, taking like really, really deep fights. So now I'm in range of this TP. I'm only gonna go to that one. But if I go to this one, so say I'm fighting somebody over here. I would have to try and bait them over to main here. Because they don't know I'm in TP, and then you just like completely fuck with them would be hilarious. Because they don't know what, like, they can't see the gold. They don't know that I have it here. Actually, they probably can't. I think the enemy team can see this. So that's the only downside to this play. Like, they know that that Chamber has a TP set up somewhere in here. So if you play this, maybe play that, doesn't do you much good. So actually playing that box TP there, I like it a lot because it gives you a few different angles or a few different options. However, what the play might be something more like that. Because what they're expecting you, so what they're expecting you to do, actually, what they're expecting you or expecting to happen is for you to actually come around, probably like that maybe, or actually, shit, maybe come around like that, come around kind of short. But if you play this deep, if you play a little deeper with it, maybe see how far you can get with it. See how far we can go. See how far we can get to the line here. So say you play a little deeper like that. This is also a good CT play as well. Because this is a good this is what I like to use for like my mid defense. So because it puts me, I might get a little more lenient with it and move it more like probably back cubby, maybe back cubby there, or I might actually consider putting it here as well. Problem with here is it's next to switch. So if you do switch, you have to put it like right about here. Also gives you again a little more leeway over here. So if you're doing that, if you take that angle, you can get it up to the side of the door. You can get it to, or putting it like right here isn't a bad idea as well because it gives you a little bit more of an angle into mid. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. Market sauce? Is market sauce? Bro, market sauce. Market is sauce, dude. Because now I'm washing main. But not as far of a distance that you cover, though. So let's try and keep that in mind. Keep trying to cover more distances. So maybe bench. Bench is in a bad spot. Bench is a good forward mid position. Taking your fights. Oh, they're hitting B? Not anymore! I'm kidding. That's probably not a great idea because you're super exposed. But most people are aiming at your head anyways, so ducking might be a good idea. So maybe you play market like that. What if you let's say we're on the attacking. Oh, I don't have you set up. Okay. So say we have TP tire for attacking. Or say we're playing mid and we're taking. So I probably wouldn't place it there. I probably actually place it there. If I'm playing mid and I'm playing aggressive. I'm taking space. I'm holding this angle and letting them cross, go their which direction way. So what do I do with my other team? My question. How far can I go? I can go up to a catwalk. I can go back into fountain if I need to. Actually, maybe playing back into fountain's not too bad of an idea. I mean, a back mountain or back fountain, but I can't call fountain. Lobby. Back in lobby. Maybe I have a new lobby here. Back in this corner here. It's a little safer, maybe. I don't think you would have that drone there. So I don't think that's part of this play. So what are we thinking? Then we play here. Fall back. It's a good fallback position. And just recall your thing. Okay. Alright. So we looked at B from both sides and mid. So what about A? So yeah. Alright. So for me personally, when I play A, I hate mid. I don't play mid. I play the lanes. So I play short into A. You love that. All right. So brother's birthday this weekend. Break this weekend. I tell my parents for something more concrete. It's a very rash decision, but I'm tired of food. Okay. So how do we play this? Playing A long. TP there. Maybe have a drone for deep flank. So we got that. We set up a short TP here. We're safe. This is a safety TP. This is an entry TP, and this is an entry TP, meaning your team's entering. Once they've entered, you're watching. You're waiting for you're waiting. You're waiting for this drone pop, and you're waiting for this peak. Once this peak comes through, they're typically gonna shoot. They shoot that. That's definitely shootable. That's definitely like broad fucking daylight. That's a lot better. So this is even there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because now they can't see it. They can see it on site though, but not much. You can't see it on site. You don't know Chamber's here. You don't know Chamber has a TP set up here. It'd be a fun defending one. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a fun defending one and attacking one. So this is a fun attacking one because you're watching for deep flank though. Like you're on deep flank watch. So what if you play the 1-on-1, you got your deep flank watch. You got a door watch. You put one health. I think that's one. However, if you're defending, this one, grab orb. And oof, I went the wrong way. Oh, that's frosty. Whoa, hold on a second. Maybe I just don't play Hell, but I thought these boxes fully covered this entrance. Both of them. Like this box was covering like this corner here. Am I crazy? I'll have to look at some VODs and find out. Another thing that you can that a lot of people that you might want to consider doing as well is popping one. Is popping one up there, either defense or attack. Again, play the wine, same setup, either deep or short, and then you can TP up top. Better, more dangerous angle. Problem is you're more exposed to this. However, if you're more exposed to this, chances are this is already shut out. Some people might camp it. I haven't had too many. I don't play chamber enough to know if people camp it. In all honesty, people stop camping your shit because he can TP because he can fake it now. All right, that's enough of that. That's A, that's B, that's mid. All right, let's jump into it. All right, I've wasted. All right. Do a map a day. How about that? That looks like a fucking webtoon. I've also been getting into webtoons recently. So, good judgment. Fuck you guys. There's nobody. I'm sorry for swearing YouTube, but I should be allowed to be unapologetically me. But that includes listening to music. It includes for that as well. So, how do you search in this shit? Title or creator? It's gonna be what the fuck was it called? Education. Not a webtoon. Interesting. What up? How's it going? Oh, yeah, no worries, man. We're here to have fun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cringe. Actual cringe. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice, but cringe. What the fuck is up with this person? That's totally a dude. Totally a fucking dude. I'm done listening to that. Thank God somebody dodged. No comment. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna act like my voice didn't crack there. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's a fracture. Could there be anything more partial to this setup? Running double controller, double duelist is not the way. Yahweh. Yahweh. If we want flashes, I could play Sky. I'm not great with Sky, but I need to open up my champion pool again because I've narrowed myself down to certain roles. Fuck it, dude. I hate playing healers, but I'll give it a shot. I don't necessarily hate playing healers. I underperform on healers a lot of the time. I just feel so bad. They're better. They're like they're. I know they're better people play healers, but sometimes you just play with your modifier. It's like, I would like to have a reputation for utility or for diversity. Hey, can we get one more on A with Viper? Nothing arcade. Let's go! I can't believe my expensive purchase is around this fucking shield. God damn. Going underpass. Oh shit! Kind of sick. Nothing arcade. Oh! 2 health. That was a stuck to you? Nice try, Omen. Can I buy a rifle? What was different that round? Did I commit suicide? No. Okay. Well, I mean, yes, but I dogged. I haven't dogged in a while. Oof. One on stairs, one's pushing up in the CT, one's in hell. Nice try, KJ. Just a lot. But it's so much fun when you get to play it. I'm also doing a lot better on Sky than I was anticipating. I'm very happy about that. So like we're two and not doing as good as their Sky. So I gotta knock that Sky down a peg. That's the wrong one. Ah! Race across the arcade. Fuck. Sorry, my bad. I do gotta admit, I like that Viper gun, buddy. Kind of funny. Damn! Think they won it? One. I think they can win it. What's Ray's up to? Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Ace, ace. Let's go, Viper! As somebody who's only gotten one ace in my lifetime, all right, I'm impressed. I'm sorry. What am I playing? Playing that? Okay. I got piggies. Three little piggies sat on my window. I'm gonna watch your game. Waves fucked me up last time. And I stole this Phantom. We made money. Sometimes you just gotta spray and pray. I knew somebody was in there. Just eventually. Accuracy by volume. I stole that from the Bad Electrician, I think it is. Look him up on TikTok if you're into like surplus stuff or military surplus stuff. Pretty interesting. Also, probably not great to probably list that during time before, but might be ways, but been kind of quiet last 35. Never mind, she yield. Look at Molly. Please don't have him up. We'll never hear the end of it. Is that two in a row? Don't tell me he does two. Good shit. Raina healed off me. $3K with the ult right now. You won't. Nice try, Race. Nice try, Race. I'm in love with marijuana. Makes you feel just like an iguana. I'm funnier in my head, I promise. Raina's dish. Ah, fuck! Wow! All the way in the rocks on dish. I think that one was Raina. Raises on site. Nice try, Elman. Could he have taken a step back there? He could have. He could have played this angle there, unless bomb was in. You can't see what I'm pointing at. Unless bomb was in. Was near rope. Fuck it. Why not? All right, everybody, pick a corner. You're ulted on the site. Tower healed off me. Great retake. Uh, hmm. 51 on race. Nice, Alman. These sweatpants have a big old hole in my butt. I need to get changed. That's start. Yeah, two rope. Randall at 60. She's coming through that lower door. Nice. Beskies. Sat in that need. That's my bad. I played this so poorly. I should not have. Like, I knew that raise was there. Damn. That's what I want. Sorry. No! I needed something, anything but that. No, I can't buy myself one. The save. God damn it. If I buy anybody, what do I get left with? If I buy myself, what do I get left with? 1,500, not enough. I need at least 2,000 for next round. Let's buy Bulldog. Buy Bulldog, but we're gonna with the Marshall. God damn it. Fucking hate the Marshall sometimes, dude. Sometimes it's like such a great defensive weapon, but it's so ass, dude. Nice try. Uh, I can buy you a Bulldog, Elman. Mood, honestly. I'm playing so poorly. Whereas we clear, we don't even have Spike. Fuck. Elman, I can buy you. I think that was Rain, that was Canteen. Or Generator. Decoy, don't shoot. Good shit, Viper. Holy shit. Let me check my YouTube stream. Is the quality really is it? Because like the last few streams are actually have been pretty bad. Oh my god, yes. Holy shit. I have better. I'm going back to Twitch.